He left China in 1986 to pursue a doctorate in physics in the United States, but soon found his true calling was business. After earning his MBA at McCombs, he found his way to Wall Street, where he became a leader on the trading floor and eventually a partner at Goldman Sachs. Now he runs his own investment firm and fosters business relationships between his home country and the U.S. He's also given back to his alma mater by establishing a handful of scholarships. For his philanthropy, his drive, and his global business efforts, Ted Wang is in the McCombs Hall of Fame.
Ted is a pretty unique person. His life story, I think, is one of the most impressive ones I've ever heard.
I graduated from college in China. I came to the US for graduate school. When I came here was in the mid-80s, and there's only a very limited amount of Chinese students.
He was one of 72 people to have the opportunity to leave China to go to graduate school in the United States. He did his PhD in physics in 5 years, and then after that worked in a physics lab, and then decided to go back to business school.
I was working in Texas. I realized I really enjoy interacting with people. That's when I realized I want to pivot into business. I came to New York for a summer internship, Solomon Brothers, and then went to Goldman Sachs. That's how I started my career.
His style was unique, Ted. So, he was known for walking the aisles, asking questions, very decisive decision maker, but he became known for that.
The time I joined 96 to when I retired at the beginning of 2015, it was a pivotal time in our nation's financial history, but also on Wall Street. The globalization of the financial markets and the globalization of the economy in Asia and including China.
There were different years where the opportunity in China specifically was very high. And Ted used to say it was his night job. So he would come here in our New York office, and then he would go home and he'd be on the phone with our Hong Kong office.
Every summer, starting from 2005, I would work out of Asia for a month to help the firm, grow our business there.
I think the key between in the business world for China and the US is trust. So he is at the sweet spot to win the trust from both sides. So he is a catalyst, can make chemistry happen.
In January 1st of 2015, I retired from Goldman Sachs and to start my current business, Busan's Capital. We have office in New York, we have office in China, and this is just to fulfill kind of my original reason that I went to UT, which is to help the business in the US and in China to work better together.
What Ted really is good at is he really understands the intersection of the things that's lacking, the way economies naturally mature and grow, and kind of how to put those pieces in the middle together.
So I have learned a lot from Ted, from so many different aspects. First, think long and think big, right? And then work hard. So every time, every morning he comes here before 7:30, still keeps the same schedule when he was in Goldman.
Ted's the type of person who looks back on his life and he always says comments like, I owe everything to, and you fill in the blank. In his professional life, he said, I owe everything to Goldman. In his academic life, he would say, I owe everything to UT. So it's the kind of humility, because he's truly a unique, diverse individual, which shows the power of how education can transform someone. And I think he's a person who's going to do the university proud over his time.